Hey guys, welcome back to Peachy Boy Gaming. Today we are doing a Leicester City career mode, this is the first episode, and if you watched my Rocket League video, you'll know that I said yesterday that I am doing something in FIFA, and this is it. I am doing a Leicester City career mode, but instead of that, I'm going to tell you what I did. So I looked for all the messages. They said to look for a centre back. The centre back that only took my fancy from the scouts is Runes Mori, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll get him on loan. The next player I looked at was Eder Alvarez Balanta, who is a young Colombian centre back. He's got a bit of pace behind him. He's strong, but the problem is he's only 5'11", so maybe that'll be a like a disadvantage, but I'm pretty sure it won't be. Next I looked at Daniel Rugani, who you just saw. Tall, young, high potential, but then I was looking at my squad to see who'd play between Schlupp and Fuchs, to see who would be better on left wing and left back, but none of them. I mean, I like Schlupp, but he's pacey and that's it really. So I looked at some left backs first. I looked at Adriano, then just to skip some time, I did some training to all the like promising players, which is like the green arrow thing. All the promising players that I've got in my squad, which I simulate as well. But I've so far I'm training Kramaric, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. Mahrez twice, I think. Yeah, Mahrez, Kante and Schlupp. So, and they all do quite well. So then I skipped forward to a couple of days. Alvarez Balanta's inquiry. They want 3.8 million for him, which is cheap, but I think I can get him for cheaper. Adriano, they want 8.5 million for him, which I think is a bit extortionate for saying he's 30 years old and they don't play him. So I'd skipped a couple of more days. I've got a scout report from Germany, so I looked at some of the defenders they've got in there. Top Rack took my fancy, but I don't think I am prestigious enough at Leicester City to buy him. Juventus come back and said he's only just joined us, so yeah, so he won't be able to join us. Alvarez Balanta, they come back and say they want 3.8 for him, but I think no, I can get him for cheaper, so I offered 2.85. Here's our first pre-season game. We lost 1-0 to Levante, which was a bit disappointing, saying how strong our team actually looks. I advanced a day or so, or a couple of days, and then they accept the 2.85 million for Balanta. I offer him a contract. We'll find out if we sign him or not. So our next game was against Hertha BSC, the Bundesliga team. We lose again, which is even more disappointing. 2-1. So our next game is the team that's actually top of the group, Krasnodar. So I sim this one as well. Fortunately, we got 3-1, but we won 3-1. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get to the semis of the cup. But I wasn't too mad with that. I mean, I still got some money from it, so I've got 20 million to spend. I thought, who could I buy? So I was thinking of this guy that I've liked for a while on FIFA. He's a left winger by the name of Jairzinho, I think it's said. I was about to search him in, but I couldn't remember how to spell it. And on the way to the Russian league where he plays for Krasnodar, who we just beat 3-1, I saw the MLS and I thought MLS always seem to have good players. So I had a quick look through, but none of them really took my fancy. So I went straight to the Russian league after that. Went straight on to Krasnodar, FC Krasnodar. I went on to left midfield. He's a left winger. I inquired about him, and so I went back, skipped a couple of days. The inquiry comes back, they want 15.5 million for him. So I looked through all the players that I have, see if I could offer anyone. but with all the prices, I don't think I could. So I offered 9.5 million, which I thought was a perfect price. And there you see Balanta joining us for 2.85 million, and there you see him putting in the team against next to Huth. So I've got some speed and some height, which I think is good for a defence. So I skip forward a couple of more days. Krasnodar and say, no, we want 15.5 million. So I thought 10 million, surely they'll take that. I skip forward a couple of more days, and they think it's unacceptable again. And at this moment I thought, I'm not going past 12 million. So I offered 12 million. They come back in a couple of more days and accepted it. So I offered him a contract, but I didn't have enough in the finances, so I had to go and switch around the finances to actually pay his wages that he wants, which is 60,000. That's perfect price, I think. Give him crucial player, 3 years, what he wanted. Here's some other emails that I was just deleting that were pointless. Schwarzer is thinking about retiring, but I'm not really bothered because I won't be using him much. And there we go, Yaozinho's contract has been accepted. He has come to us for 12 million, sorry, with 60 grand. And then I looked at some of the English strikers, and it took my fancy because I saw Welbeck, and there you see I'm looking at Jonathan Woodgate, a very experienced centre-back. But I was looking at Danny Welbeck, and I thought, why not? I'll inquire about him, see how much they want for him, because he don't really get played much. So I had a look at him, and here's me putting Yaozinho, I think, into the team. Oh no, not yet. So then I went into Germany, I think. No, I didn't. I skipped forward a couple of days. I looked at the squad. There I am putting Yaozinho in there. I looked at his stats. He's got 92 sprint speed, which is awesome to play with. So yeah, that was the first episode of my career mode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have